Monica works 40 hours a week, then comes home to what she calls her real job, the 24/7 single mom.
In my house, it's always full of kids. All the kids are always here. Mom, all the guy friends, all the girlfriends. If anybody has a problem, they all come here.
You know, your cup could be full.
There are two parents in this household. The Furtados say they share the parenting responsibilities of their 4 children.
Our children have learned to just communicate openly and not to be afraid, and that's what we've given them so that they could be successful as well.
I was raised here in Tucson, and I've seen the dramatic changes that are occurring in Tucson, and kids are exposed to a lot more.
Choose the best answer to each question.
Rosana never thought she would be raising yet another generation, but here they are, she and her husband, grandparents raising their grandson.
I couldn't stand it. It was like I was up day and night thinking where he was.
3 families, 1 goal, to raise successful and happy children. There's something else these families have in common. They feel very strongly that education is the key to unlocking the doors of opportunity. Now, child experts will tell you there are many excellent ways to raise successful and happy children. As parents, we all develop our own styles and we adapt to the different personalities of each child. There is a roadmap we can follow that will help us keep heading in the right direction. Based on years of research, this simple wheel, called the Resiliency Wheel, was developed to provide parents with some vital guidelines. We'll explain more about the Resiliency Wheel in a minute, but first, here's more about each family and why education is at the top of their list.
Eric Riley Baruti.
Education is very important ever since they were babies. Ever since they were babies. You gotta go to college, you gotta go to college, you have to go to college, you're gonna go to college. Always, always, I plant that seed so that when they come high school comes in, it's not like, oh, I don't know if I wanna go. It's a given.
They're going to college. It's very important that they go to college because of just how everything's gotten so technical and the jobs out there, all the competition that's out there. And so I want to prepare my children, you know, through college and to get through the elementaries into college, and so that they'll have choices to pick their career. Not just go into a job because they have to work, but actually like what they're doing.
I want him to know that he can do anything he wants, that there are things he will fail at, but he just gets up and tries again.
I don't care how we're gonna do it, but you have to go to college. I don't care how many times you fall. I'm gonna pick you up and you're still gonna go to college. That's my belief.
I asked the question to my oldest son, what's keeping him in school? And he said, I look around me and I see a lot of these kids that have dropped out or are not being successful in school, and I don't want to be one of those persons. I want to finish what I've started.
Sometimes parenting can be a challenging journey on which one can feel lost, but there is that roadmap we told you about earlier. Tucson LINKS is helping parents all over Tucson with the 6 principles of a simple wheel. It's called the Resiliency Wheel. It was developed by educators and child experts who say these 6 simple elements are key to helping children succeed. Provide opportunities for meaningful participation. Maintain high supported expectations. Demonstrate caring and support. Support pro-social bonding. Set clear and consistent boundaries, and teach life skills. By partnering with the MEC, the Metropolitan Education Commission, LINKS is reaching into Tucson's diverse multicultural communities to find ways to use the Resiliency Wheel to help parents raise happy and successful kids.
But LINKS is so important because it ties the community to this project and it builds everybody together. And you know, people say it takes a village to raise a child. Well, this is what we're doing.
Southern Arizona's LULAC, the League of United Latin American Citizens, is a very strong supporter of Tucson LINKS and the Resiliency Wheel.
Since the LULAC worked so hard to put all this together, I think we should get some of those LULAC sponsors on stage.
Every year, Southern Arizona LULAC brings thousands of young people together to emphasize the importance of education and especially staying in school. But LULAC members say it isn't enough. They say while the community can try to provide opportunities for kids, it is still the parent, you, who has the greatest influence on your children.
Fíjate en ti, muy dentro de ti. Tú vas a encontrarme a mí para darte amor.
And everybody needs to go back to basics. You know, parenting and the parents' issues and their involvement is crucial. But not only them, but the schools coming together with the community-based groups. We need them to become successful. If this country is going to maintain the greatness that it has to come from our children.
Cuando estás cerca de mí, ya no tienes que llorar, porque yo estaré ahí.
Y van a cometer errores, muchos errores. Y si cometen los errores, yo les digo, ahí voy a estar, te voy a levantar, te voy a ayudar. You know, nunca de abandonar a los hijos, nunca.